Welcome to lesson 2 of the 50-30-20 rule. So today we're going to learn about income changes by a dollar amount as it pertains to the 50-30-20 rule. So when your monthly income is changed, it proportionally changes how much you allocate to needs, wants, and savings. We'll go through a couple examples here in just a minute, but the important part is this is known as proportional reasoning. That when I, for example, get a $800 bonus, which is the example we're about to go through here in just a second, then I will increase every single category by $800. Now, in reality, this isn't how you would ideally spend that $800. Ideally, you would allocate that $800 into savings. But with proportional reasoning, as we increase our total, let's say we get, rather than an $800 one-time bonus, we get an $800 bonus, $800 every single month more for sure. Then we would increase our needs, wants, and savings by the percentage that we increased our income by. And the key part here is that we are not going to add or subtract the value from each category, and we're not going to add or subtract the value from a single category. So we're going to add or subtract the amount from the total, and then we're going to readjust each category according to the new total. So for example, if our income is $4,000 and we add $800 a month, then our new income becomes $4,800. Now we can turn that into a percentage. That's roughly 20%. So $800 is 20% of 4,000. So we get a 20% increase on our income. And that'll be important for our next lesson. But now we're going to then just do the same exact 50-30-20 rule for our new total. So we take half of 4,800, we get 2,400. Then we also find out what is 30% of 4,800 times 0.3, 1,440. And then we figure out what is 20%. 960. So then we can do this again with a different set of numbers. Let's say you make $5,000 a month. Again, this is all post-tax. And we subtract $600. So we do 5,000 minus 600, we get 4,400. Multiply that by 0.5, we get 2,200. Then we can also multiply it by 0.3, 1,320. And then we can also multiply it by 0.2, 880. All right, one more example, and then that'll be it for lesson 2. So 3,600. And we are going to add $400 per month. This becomes $4,000. Nice even number for us to work with. Half of 4,000 is 2,000 for your needs. Then 30% of 4,000 is 1,200. And then 20% of 4,000 is 800 towards savings. So there is your 50-30-20 rule when we apply a change to your income. Go ahead and work through the rest of the lesson 2, and then we'll come back to lesson 3.